Hello all, this is Jennifer again from the Life Made Cafe, and tonight we're going to cook up a dinner that is my husband's very favorite meal. It is turkey tetrazzini, and it's a lot easier than you think. Here's the ingredients that you need. You're going to need a pound of turkey. I buy a few turkeys at Thanksgiving time when they're cheap, and then throughout the year I'll make one up at a time. And then with the leftover meat, I always shred it and I put them into pound bags, and then I put their natural juices on top of the pound. You're gonna need a larger size, family size can of cream of mushroom soup. This is the only optional thing, which is your cooking sherry. You'll need some Worcestershire sauce, some cheddar cheese, some grated parmesan cheese. You need peas, paprika, milk, and poultry gravy or turkey gravy, just a packet of it, okay?
And as always, we'll have the complete recipe in the video description and on the Life Made Cafe Facebook page.
All right, the one thing that you do, this is the thing we do first. We take our pasta, and I already have a pan of boiling water, and you cook your pasta to its directions. Now, some people like to break their pasta in half so it fits in the pan. Others of you don't. Whichever preference you have, that's what you do. I like to break mine up. And I usually use spaghetti noodles for this, but the store that I shop at here did not have those spaghetti noodles. What you're looking for is basically a pound of spaghetti, angel hair, thin spaghetti, any type of pasta that you like. And we're going to let this cook up. And while we let this cook, after it cooks up, we're going to set it aside. I'm going to strain it and set it aside here in a minute. While this cooks up, you're going to start with your cream of mushroom soup as your base. Open the can. You're going to use this can to measure your milk. That's a trick that I was taught long ago. This is the first thing that goes in here. I like to be very frugal when it comes to getting things out of your can.
And you said save the can?
Yes, save this can because you're going to use it in just a second. Here, you'll see. After you get all this goodness out of here. Okay. You're going to take your milk, so now I'm going to whisk that together a little bit. Since I have my pasta still going here. Angel hair cooks very, very quickly. Plus, you don't need it 100% cooked because we're still going to bake this. So I actually like to cook it half. Now I'm going to just take this, set it aside,
Strain.
and strain it.
Strain.
Okay. And that always happens with pasta. We can put the remaining right there. Okay? Now, you're going to add all of your ingredients here.
Does it matter what order?
Well, no, not really, but I'm going to start with the wet ingredients. Here's your Worcestershire sauce. This is the most important thing.
How much?
I like to do about 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Okay? And then I'm going to put in
Sherry?
1/4 cup of cooking sherry. Now you can use any type of sherry that you might like, or any type of wine that you might like, because cooking sherry is going to have a salt content behind that. The cooking wines do. So you want about 1/4 cup of that. Okay? And then I buy poultry gravy mix. You can also just put in a regular packet of poultry seasoning or turkey gravy mix. And basically, 1 packet of gravy is 2 tablespoons of mix. Okay? So we're gonna put all this together. Just like that. Now, I'm gonna turn this on for just a minute. I'll stir this together. Till it's combined, especially that gravy mix, if you had any lumps in it. If you actually had fresh gravy, you could take a little bit of the milk out and add the actual gravy itself. Now I'm going to add my turkey that's been thawed.
Let me see that. Here's another trick. If you use a freezer, get bags you can label, write down what it is, how much it is, and the date you put it in there. Helps you out later for things that end up being in there too long and you forget what they are, or how much the weight is or something like that. It really helps you.
You're going to put your 2 cups-ish of cheese in. And then you're going to put your peas in. And you're just going to let these sit.
But not the other cheese?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's your topping.
Okay. So you want to save what kind of cheese is that?
That's Parmesan cheese.
So you save it till the end.
You save Parmesan cheese and you save your paprika until the end.
That's
so
going to be
here
part of
you
your
can
crust.
see that it's all combined.
So this is basically a casserole.
Yes, it's exactly what this is. It's a very quick casserole. Now you're going to take your angel hair pasta. You're going to set your oven to about 350 on to bake. You're going to put in your angel hair pasta. You're going to break it up a little bit. You're going to stir this together. You're going to stir this together. And it looks a little soupy, and that's okay. You're going to stir it all together so it's thoroughly combined. You have to remember, when you cooked your angel hair pasta, you only cooked it about halfway. So the pasta itself is going to absorb all of those flavors. Okay? Which is exactly what you want to have happen. Okay? Now, a lot of times I like to take a clean dishcloth and just run it around the side of the pan. This is a trick so none of this burns right here. Okay? So none of this right there burns. Okay? And then on top of this, you place your cheese. This is your shredded Parmesan. You can use the sprinkled Parmesan that comes out of the green tub if you wish. You can also use Asiago. I've used all of this in the past. This is about a cup of cheese. And there we go. Now for color, to get that very, very pretty color, you take your paprika on the sift side and you just kind of spin it. And I hit it. And you're going to place all of this good stuff on the top. So it gives it a really pretty reddish finish on the top. Now after you're done with this, you place it in the oven for about a half hour to 45 minutes until it gets golden brown, and it'll be really pretty. So to the oven we go. Now, once again, uncovered. Because you want a little bit of that juice to evaporate. And now we wait. Here is the moment of truth. As we open up the oven,
Oh yeah.
we see that it's beautiful golden brown. It's bubbling up on all of the sides. It's thickened as it should.
So now we gotta, unfortunately, let it cool.
So we need to let it cool for a little bit because you can see it's still bubbling on the sides. So let it cool for 5 minutes until you see that stop bubbling. And then it's time to serve.
So while we wait, how many will this serve?
This will serve all the way up to 8.
Okay. So if
Okay.
you have a family of 2 or 3 or 4, then what you do is you take the leftovers, freeze it in your freezer, and you get 2 meals out of 1.
Right. I do that a lot with my meals. I will cut this in half. I will freeze half of it. We will eat the one half of it now for supper. And then any other additional leftovers that I may get, I put in little containers that I can slip into my lunchbox for work, and I'll freeze them first, and
So
then
you can also get single serving lunches.
so yeah, you can get single serving
Awesome.
lunches. I do that often.
So as soon as it cools down, we're gonna be munching.
Yes. All right, the ooey gooey goodness of turkey tetrazzini. You want to make sure you get a little bit of your topping in your scoopful. And here it comes. Nice and ooey and gooey, and my husband's very favorite meal. There you go.
You want to pour some Parmesan on that? Because that's the perfect topping.
Put it down. And then here's the sprinkly kind of Parmesan that you can put as another topping if you need that.
I need it.
And there you go.
Okay, so
Voila,
have a bite. See how
bon
see how it
appetit.
tastes. I already know how it tastes.
You always want to get a little bit of everything, little bit of that topping, and then give it a few puffs. Ooey gooey goodness. You can taste all your turkey, you can taste your cheese. Just yummy. If you would like the recipe, it is in the video description below. It's also on the Life Made Cafe's Facebook page. And as always, if you like the video, please hit subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you.